In this video I'm going to show you my military visor caps and other hats that I have in my collection. Start off with these two navy gray hats from the navy gray uniform, working uniform. Had a short-lived career from I believe 1943 to 1948 because one particular admiral did not like the way the men looked wearing them. The visor and the Garrison cap are not related to each other. We'll start off with the Garrison cap. Navy lieutenant insignia. Mint condition cap. This visor was used by a Navy lieutenant during World War II on a minesweeper that saw a lot of action. Received 6 battle stars. And was at some major engagements like Okinawa. It actually has been crushed a little bit, but I put on the styrofoam head so you can't really tell. But nice hat. And start off over here, or we'll go over here now. That's a Vietnam era Marine Corps pith helmet. That's a Vietnam Marine Garrison cap. This is my grandfather's dress green visor cap. This is a Coast Guard Auxiliary visor cap, also known as the Coast Guard Reserve, from a guy who was stationed at a Coast Guard station in the Great Lakes. This is a Coast Guard Commander's visor cap. It is named. Has nice bullion oak leaves on the visor. This is my World War II Army Air Force enlisted visor cap. I have a video on that. Check out my channel and find it. This is a Vietnam era Army drill instructor hat. This is non-military, but I bought it because my grandfather was a letter carrier for the post office when he retired from the Army. This hat's from the 60s. This is a Army dress green visor cap. I believe this is named to a major who was stationed at a Army Reserve training center in North Carolina, which is my state, which is the reason I bought it. This is a Scottish Glengarry hat. I believe it is World War II, but I'm not quite sure. Has the Argyle and Sutherland badge. If you know anything about this hat, let me know. No tags inside, but there are initials which seems to be applied in paint. Not sure. See if I can light's pretty bright over here. This is a Army dress white visor cap. And a note on the scrambled eggs that you see on some of these hats. Those are for the rank major and above in the Army Marines and Navy. I believe it's would be Lieutenant Commander is where they would start to wear them. This white visor cap is unnamed. This dress green visor cap was named to a Marine, not a Marine, it's Army. This is named to a major, with the major is then crossed out and it says Lieutenant Colonel. And from what I found online, I believe he retired a full colonel. So that's all those now. These aren't dress, well, except for that one. Just an Army ACU boonie with a Master Sergeant rank on the front. This is a black hat, black ball cap for the 100th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. I believe the Air Force allowed airmen to wear this with their flight suits. And we got, these are all from the same soldier, Gibson, who I have a a large grouping of, and him and his wife. Has his BDU cap with a sergeant rank on the front. It has some, can't show you now, but it has some graffiti on the underside of the brim. That's his ACU cap right there. And this is his beret for when he was with the 82nd Airborne. I don't know what particular unit that badge on the front is, but this hat was worn with the dress green. And I believe it might have been worn with the BDU too, I'm not sure. Got 3 more left. Well, here's my Soviet Ushanka, dated 1987. I have a video on that as well. This is a Civil Air Patrol Crusher cap from the 60s. Goes to the Civil Air Patrol uniform right here. This is my Marine drill instructor hat. I have a video on that as well. Check it out. And here's a Vietnam combat used, battle damaged pith helmet that my grandfather brought back from Vietnam. It has entry and exit. And now for the final cap. This is a World War II Army General's visor cap that was actually given to me by a collector. It belonged to Major General Holmes, I believe, Holmes C. Dagger, that served in World War II. His forces were actually the farthest east American forces during World War II. Or I should rephrase that. In the European theater, they were the farthest east and drove the farthest into enemy-occupied territory. Still in very nice condition. Not named, unfortunately, but it came with some photos of him. I'm going to make a separate video on this hat, but there's a picture of him right there, and then I got another over there. So stay tuned for that video. Should be coming soon. And this was my visor cap collection. If you have any questions or want to see anything in particular, let me know. Thanks for watching.